Texas. He's going to tell you a little bit about it.
My name is Fizer. I am a beneficiary of the Affordable Care Act. Late September, I found out that I was suffering from chronic kidney disease. I lost 73% of my kidney function, and right now, I'm functioning on 27% of my kidneys. But by the miracle of God and the grace of God, I'm not on dialysis, and I'm able to afford a nephrologist. Never heard of a nephrologist. I'm 50 years old, and I never heard of a nephrologist. In February, I was losing my sight and I was going blind. And I'm a writer and I'm a publisher. And those of you who write know the value of your eyes. But by the grace of God and the power of the Affordable Care Act, I have surgery and I can see all of you clearly right now. I also found out before my surgery that I had a heart condition in pre-op, blocked artery. I'm just sick all over, guys. Just sick all over.
That's pretty good.
So I found out that I had an enlarged heart in pre-op. But by the Affordable Care Act and the miracle of God, as you know, I like God. And by the Affordable Care Act, I was able to get the surgery to find out that my heart wasn't blocked. So I'm a proponent and I am a lover and a beneficiary of the Affordable Care Act. The thing that hurt me most is that there was a lot of people like me who are suffering, who didn't know they were suffering. And this is the only thing we have. And I believe that as a government and as a power, we have the power to fix it. We have the power to tweak it. We have the power to keep it going. And I believe that if we use strategy and wisdom, that we can do this. How many of you believe it now? Yeah, I need it. I need it. And it's sad to see people cry for their lives. We are Texas. We are Texas. We can make some things happen. We have to have a heart. We sing a song about deep in the heart of Texas. It's time to listen to Texas. It's time to listen to the heart of Texas. How many of you believe what I'm saying? Yeah, we need it. We cannot afford for this health care to be taken away. We cannot afford. All of us are family. All of us are family. How many of you been in a situation that you made a little bit stretch, just a little farther for family? How many of you see Texas as a family? We are a family, and the first thing that we need to do to fix it is we need to see everyone as family. Black, white, whoever, we are family. Let me hear you say, we are family.
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 One of the other things that... Oh, that's you doing that? I started to put my hand behind my back. I don't want to do that. One of the saddest things that I've seen are people like you and me sincerely cry for something that's real. And people that are in government or high up just listen as though you're insincere or as though you're not saying nothing. How many of you ever seen that yourself? You are crying out of your heart and you're asking as though you're begging. And one thing about us as Texans, we're not begging. We are not begging. We may disagree, but we are not begging. We're asking you and we're letting you know that there are people out here that are dying, and there are people out here that are needy, and there are people out here that are being moved by what's going on. So let's keep this thing going. Let's keep it going, and let's save our health care. Let's save it. Let's save our health care. And I'm asking you one more thing. I've been asking one thing about 3 times. Do you feel you're heard?
No.
Do you feel you're believed?
No.
Do you feel you matter?
No.
your needs matter. Yeah. It's funny when you have a need and it falls on deaf ears. So it's time to open up the ears. And you know what? Maybe we need to go to the heart. Maybe this is not an ear matter. Maybe the hearts of Texas need to be open. In order to save health care and tax and immigration or whatever, maybe the hearts of government needs to be open. Maybe the heart needs to be touched. Because we can have policies all day, but if the heart has not been opened, we're going to fail. So keep praying for the heart. Keep fighting for the heart. Young man, keep fighting for the heart of people. Keep fighting for the heart. I hear you. That's all right. You keep fighting for the heart of people. Keep fighting for it. You know what I'm talking about. Look at that. 16. Come here, man. Now, isn't that amazing? I don't know. Keep fighting for the heart. Pacemaker, come here. Put your hand on my shoulder.
TIA at 17, pacemaker at 16. I would be dead if not for the Affordable Care Act.
Man, I would be dead too. So we have to stick with it, man. Give me your hand. We got to stick with it. We need it. We need the miraculous. We need the policy. But we need the heart of the country. We need the heart of Texas. We need the heart of government. We need to touch the heart, not just the ears. People get annoyed when you speak to their ears, but they'll feel you if you touch their heart. I'm Fizer, and as he said, I am running for State Rep District 126, but this isn't a political move. This is a life move. I need it. I have a kidney that's reminding me every day that I need it. I have people that are suffering that need medication and they cannot afford it. There are senior citizens who need those finances and they cannot afford it. It's funny when you see people in these senior assistance living homes and they can't afford toilet tissue and they're 70 years old, and you mean you can't afford toilet paper? No, this is Texas, and that's uncalled for. That's uncalled for. That's uncalled for. How many of you believe what I'm saying?
Yeah!
That's uncalled for. We gotta live. We have to live. And you know what? I believe by the grace of love and mercy, we all gonna make it. Regardless of what people do with policy, I think we're gonna make it. How many of you believe that? We're gonna outlive it. We're gonna outdo it. We're gonna outfight it. I love you. Keep it going.
Thank you, Dr. Fizer.
Bless you, man.
Round of applause for Dr.